Hello everybody, welcome back to Simple Gaming Review. Today I want to make a quick video on how DRM based is the Xbox actually. So I got some recent comments saying that the Xbox Series and the Xbox Ones are actually worse than the PlayStation side when it comes to DRM. Now for my personal experience, I haven't really experienced any DRM issues with the Xbox. In fact, I use my Xbox Series S mainly offline. All you gotta do is set your Xbox to My Home Xbox, then you can disconnect the Wi-Fi connection, and all your games should work fine. My entire Xbox library works, and there is actually no real DRM for the Xbox. It still requires you to have an account when you first get your new Xbox game system. It still requires you to actually log in, just like you have to with like a PC. But once you're logged into your Microsoft account, your Xbox is fine. It should automatically set you up to My Home Xbox. And once it's actually set to My Home Xbox, you're pretty much good to go. So all my library works completely fine offline. Some games need me to log in first, but it's not really a big issue. Coming from someone who's also used Steam before, yes, some games require a first-time login. But it's not really a big issue, though. It's not really a big deal. You can still buy an Xbox One and still log into it, same as an Xbox 360. And, yeah, when it comes to DRM on Xbox, it's actually not as bad as people think it is. And all my games work. There was no CMOS issue. There was no check-in that I have to do. Xbox doesn't force me to actually be connected to the internet to play my offline single-player games. So when it comes to Xbox, I know people do love to talk shit about Xbox, but like, after making my videos on the whole DRM PlayStation mess, which they did fix it by the way, but the Xbox Series and Xbox One, they are not really that DRM based. All you gotta do is have a first time login. That's about it. And on the whole Xbox side, I guess you can say I feel a little bit more comfortable when it comes to my account and my digital library, because Xbox has never actually taken my games away from me. All my games work. It's all under my Microsoft account. I can take my games to my computer, to my Xboxes. I can even get a 360 and still download my 360 digital games to an actual 360 game console. Not sure how many people know about that. But when it comes to Xbox, they seem to be more willing to let you keep your digital shit. They seem to be more... what's it called? They seem to be more focused on actually keeping your games alive. And I know some people might say oh, well, they may change it one day. Oh, it's not true. But it does seem like Xbox actually wants you to enjoy your experience and actually be able to keep your digital collection. So as far as I know, with my Xbox Series S, yeah, even though it's a digital-only console, I still love the system. And it seems like when it comes to DRM and actual ownership on Xbox, yeah, I do think you actually own your stuff. I mean, if you can still download your digital collection to an Xbox 360 in 2026, I think it's safe to say that you technically do own your Xbox library, even if it's digital. And, I think Xbox is a little bit more focused on game preservation, way more than Sony is. Xbox seems to care a lot more about keeping these games alive, especially the old Halo games, especially the 360 games, but they seem to be more focused on, preservation and keeping people's content alive. And the whole objective right now for Xbox, especially with the new game system, the new PC game console hybrid, is basically the focus is to be able to keep all your games on any Xbox platform. So going forward, if you have an Xbox Series, Xbox One, and the Xbox Project Helix, realistically, you'll be able to always keep your games. And the Xbox Series and Project Helix, you can basically get all the same games and keep your library for years. So I think Xbox is a little bit more focused on being able to keep your games and keep your experience the way it is. I don't really see a future where Xbox would change that very much, especially after the recent PlayStation drama that happened. Yeah, I don't think Xbox will ever go back on that. And Xbox seems to actually care about preserving their actual gaming libraries digitally and physically. And for that, I do give Xbox a major thumbs up. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment down below what you think about Xbox DRM and Xbox preservation. But in my personal opinion, DRM on Xbox is not a big deal. All my games work fine and amazingly. My Xbox is always offline. Plus, preservation is awesome on Xbox. So I get to keep all my generations of games. But anyway, peace out. Oh yeah.